What's up, YouTube? I created a platform for my truck back around Chinese New Year. My wife and I were taking a trip from New Hampshire all the way to Toronto to celebrate Chinese New Year with her family, my wife's family. So we camped halfway in New York, and we camped in the back of my truck. So I'll show you. I'll just put the platform together and you can see. And I just put basically a tarp above us, had some sleeping mats for winter camping, sleeping bag and liner, and we're pretty warm. So I'll just put it all together and show you what it looks like. As you can see, I labeled each piece and the way it goes, so it's real simple. This is a little cubby that we can slide our essential sleeping stuff in. Right now it's just used as the brace for the bottom to keep it all flat and our weight won't crush it. So I made some modifications to it, and I just basically ended, not finished, but I'm gonna just put hinges on this board here, because my feet actually dangle over the edge. So what I'll do, I have these just like stilts for it, and once I get that hinge on, this will come out like this when the tailgate is down, and it'll sit something like this. Right? So it worked well, and now I'm just going to explain to you. That's pretty much the whole thing. You could still fit tons of space under there for all your camping equipment, but I'll put my sleeping bag and sleeping essentials in between there, so I can just slide this out and put the sleeping bag down real quick and everything. We also put a blanket on here. That's like a picnic blanket. It's got like a moisture resistant tarp on the bottom, and then it's like fleece on the top. So that was helpful. And the only other thing you have to do that we did was I use these as a brace for the headboard. You sleep with your head over here and then your feet this way. I'll just show you how long my feet hang over the edge. So my head is up against this and my feet just hang a little bit off the edge. But when it's rainy, you just undo these. You can lift it up, it slides up. You tuck a tarp underneath the corner. You just pull it out just a tiny bit, like maybe an inch. And then you drop that down, keeps the tarp down. Then you roll the tarp over you. And you can clamp it down with these straps here. These rings for hooks and that. So you just tie it down. It worked pretty well. So let me know what you guys think of it. And we also glued some scrap, like it's not like flooring or anything, it's just a design just to keep the frost off it when I have this in the back in the morning, the cold morning. It's March right now, but in February it was getting like frost on it. And the wood that I used, this stuff is not pressure treated, but I made this whole thing, guys, for maybe just over $100. And it wasn't a whole lot. I had to take some pieces off and redo it. The best part that I did was I had stilts right there and one on that side, but it was so hard to put my equipment in and out, and I actually bent one of those and broke it. So I could just said I'll cut that leg off and then I'll build something else, and I decided to do this, and it's so much more sturdy than it was before. I mean, as you can see, you can walk on it no problem. But I'll just go over a little bit of the specs now. So this is actually 2 boards I had to cut. I tried to keep one as long as I could and big to fill out as much space, so you could cut a little bit shorter, but you have to measure from here to here is 57 inches. All right, so that goes for this as well. And this is actually this one and the one that's identical to it that goes across the other side all the way in the back. That one and this one are the same size. I just went to Home Depot and I got a 12-foot, and it's like 1 inch thick by like 7 inches wide, I guess. And you just get 2 of those and you can make this right here, and you can make these for, I think it's like $12 a piece for a 12-footer. And when you go to Home Depot, you can even ask them to cut it in half, and you have plenty of working room with the 57 inches. So same thing goes for the headboard, 57 inches across. And I can't remember how long this is, but I tried to cut as little as the board as possible, but then have enough for the stilt here. So that is pretty much just on top of, yeah, you can see it's kind of like dead center is what I measured it to. Well, that's a little bit to the left, I guess, from this side. So yeah, it was a lot of fun building. Didn't take me too long, just a couple days. I threw it together right before our trip, but then when I got back is when I made the adjustments to the bottom there, and it's going to be so much nicer. So let me know what you think again. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know if there's any videos you guys want me to do, and I'll see what I can do about it. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.